Duchess, get the fuck out of here.
Why you not face, Duchess?
Get the fuck out of here.
Sorry, we got one of those.
Get out of here. Go lay down somewhere.
I'm sorry.
You act like you all comfortable. Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the OD Podcast. OD Gang back in the building. We got another one for you. I'm Wavy.
I'm Max. We have some special guests with us today, so I'm gonna let you guys introduce yourselves.
This Christian, man. What's up?
Anastasia.
All right.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
So, can I ask,
Yeah.
what is your age and what is your dating status?
Stay.
I go first. I'm 34.
I'm 23.
And what's your dating status?
We together.
What does together mean?
Damn, we getting deep quick.
We're in an open relationship,
Okay.
but it's by my choice. It's open on his side or our side only,
Okay.
not my side.
Got you.
Interesting.
I'm
He said, damn, we getting deep quick. I'm just,
I got a lot of questions. I got so much questions. Oh my God.
I'm just laughing. I didn't say anything. I just sit here.
I'll let you, you know.
I wanted to know how'd y'all meet? I was just trying to.
Me? You?
I think you should tell it.
Oh gosh, okay. So, obviously there's a big age difference.
Mm-hmm.
So, I have a brother-in-law that lived with me when he was like fresh out of high school. We really, were really good friends. So, all his friends would come over and hang out. And one of the friends that came over was not Christian, but was one of our mutual friends. And me and him always kept in touch over the years. So it'd been like 4 or 5 years. We had started hanging out. And one night
bro. So you telling me somebody who you knew when you was younger, who you knew was older than you, in your head, you was able to catch.
Oh, no, wait. He didn't know me. He didn't know you yet? No, this was his friend. His friend knew me. He didn't know.
I was going to say, he had to, get you in the long run.
No,
He didn't know his friend.
So, his friend knew me. His friend.
Story. You know, I'm like I did with her. You got to get to the, I'm starting.
His friend knows me. His friend knows me well.
Uh-huh.
And so one night he texts me and he's like, hey, what are you doing? Like,
but how did he get your number in the first place?
Not him. Still the friend.
Or the friend.
I want to have some fun. And, I have my homeboy with me. And you'll really like him. You'll hit it off. So I'm like, okay. Well, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. So I already know what you're finna try. But whatever. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm up. So I'm down, right? So he comes over. They're under the influence of a lot of things. And they had a motive to come over together and to have an experience together. And I fulfilled that experience. And so that's how we actually met. And
that's interesting.
And then I was being a total bitch the whole time. And so I asked him to come in and so I could apologize. And then he asked me for my number. But he doesn't remember that. He thinks I asked him, but he asked me.
Honestly.
And then he waited 3 days.
This is all I'm gonna say about it. I don't know. This might not even be, made for film, because she's not gonna tell the truth.
You did ask me. And then he thinks I asked him.
Oh my God.
Well, maybe, okay, thinking back after the conversation today, maybe I did ask you. Maybe that part of the story.
Yeah.
So,
Well, may never know, huh?
I remember that he asked me to then finish the deed by himself in the bedroom. But he remembers that I asked him, but now thinking back, I probably did ask him because we were just going over the fact that I didn't get mine when we were all together, that I got mine when we were just together. So he's probably right.
Okay.
That makes sense. But
That was a really big story, right?
Yeah, wow, story. That
the
was a
beginning
crazy ass story.
was
Like, whoa.
you built it up. I was like, well, where's this going?
There's so
Like,
much more that
then
comes
she
with
hit us
all of
with
it
the
too.
boom, and I was like, oh, okay, that was a
So-
climax. You are an artist at your storytelling. It is
That's just how it happens.
Okay.
impeccable how she
how it
told that
happened.
story.
So, are you still friends with this guy?
I don't know. Like honestly though, he's not playing his part as a friend right now. So I really just continue to do my own thing. Really, at the end of the day, I'm focused on me.
And
Right.
I was really good friends with him
That's
too,
how you
like
can-
as good as he was with him. And like both of us kind of, their friendships I think fractured. But it's because he doesn't.
Did you sex this man?
To have sex with a man?
Sexed.
Sex.
You know, like sex token. Like, you know, people have conversations about like, oh, we can do this. So did you have like
No.
crazy conversations with him to give
No.
him this talk
No,
idea?
he's very much like he thinks if a woman is engaging with him or it's one of his women that they'll do anything for him. And so he had that mindset, but then I was in this mindset where I was like fresh out of a relationship, like kind of going wild, being adventurous. Oh, I've never done that before. Okay, let's do it. You know?
So you jumped out of a relationship into one?
No. So I jumped out of a relationship. Well, yes, but not with him.
Okay.
So I jumped out of a relationship into another one. Christian and I were friends. We were hanging out for like the first few weeks only and engaging with each other, kind of like dating, whatever. And then we became just friends, best friends, all the time. Even he would come stay the night and everything, but we did nothing together. That wasn't friendly. And I was talking to someone else, but the person wasn't treating me right. He was always saving me. He was always taking care of me.
What do you mean by taking care of?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Point blank period. Honestly, like
Not sexually. I'm not talking about in the bedroom.
there's a lot more to it than like. I think over the years, the shit I've been through, if I'm saying my life, I've learned like what a woman needs, a woman's wants. But like, I
So,
really don't know how to explain it though, honestly.
so,
And it's not no superpower, nothing like that. It's just like basics, like.
I do got a question for you. You just said your experience. Yo, how old?
I'm 23. I'll be 24 in August.
Okay. And what experience do you believe you have that certifies you to be well equipped for what you
Honestly-
say you're equipped for?
Honestly, you might not like my answer, but
I do want to hear your answer. That's like
yeah,
the
of
cool
course,
thing.
of course, you hear my answer. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
But like my actions speak louder than my words. Like I don't know, I'm like committed to. If I'm saying it's medium stage type shit. Feel me?
Okay.
So
So
Oh,
what
no.
made you choose that?
I don't know. Like it's my best interest. Like females nowadays. First off, like when I first got out of prison, I just realized like it's not what they. If I'm saying, negative. Like if I'm saying, what's really going on? If I'm saying, cause, but if I'm saying I didn't pass stage of by. Like I seen that she was genuine. If I'm saying pure.
It's actually funny because I was the one that had like so much doubt. Like I was
Okay.
in this other situation, he's saving me. And one day he was like, as your friend, I'm tired of playing number 2 to a person that doesn't deserve to be number 1. And
That is so cute.
it was so sweet, right? It was so sweet. But still, it was so sweet, but still I was like, okay, well, I'll make you my number 1 friend.
Okay.
I was still like, I'm not gonna get caught on you. Like, I'm not
Wait,
gonna
so what? So what are y'all? We're together.
We are now.
What's together mean?
I don't know. Like honestly,
Like, if people really ask us and press us, then we're gonna say
it
like,
depends on who you is, though.
you're
honestly.
my, yes. Like,
Nicotine.
Niggas. Chill.
Drug,
chill,
drugs, choice of addiction.
No, I'm talking saying like candy.
On the pod? What you mean, like a cigarette?
No, like a vape.
Oh, no, you smoke a vape.
We in there now.
you just changed the whole. Okay, why? You could have just taken it out and been like, and he would have been like,
Cut.
Yeah, you
So like, he.
I thought you were talking cigarette. I'm like, nah, we don't need smoke cigarettes in the house, nigga. Hell no.
Yeah, fuck man.
You know what I'm saying? Same
He
thing.
knew the way that he knew that we were going to be tight and we were going to be connected in some capacity, like from the get-go. It was always me that was like,
Yeah, cause I'm big on energy though. I don't know.
but like it was hard because then I was his best friend. I was also giving him advice on everyone he was talking to.
Kinda sorta.
He was talking to me about everybody.
It was like a you put it in the bank, if I'm saying I examine the bank.
And while we're doing this, while all of this is happening, for like what, 2 months? All of this is happening, we're also not engaging with each other.
As in talking or just sex.
Sex. So we'll spend the night together, we'll go places together, we'll do things together, but we're not having sex, we're not kissing, we're not anything except like hugging.
But I mean, that's like basically the game that any girl would play to be able to get a guy.
No, honestly, it was genuine.
No, it
Like,
wasn't game though. Like we started by having sex and then actually, okay, I'm sorry. But actually what really happened was we started by having sex and then one day he was like, I don't really want to have sex with you. I don't see you like that. You're like a 6 and a 5.5. I'm sorry. I know I did that. And he kind of
I'm so confused.
brought me down physically. And so I was like, no, like, okay, I'm not turned on to you, like, whatever. But okay, you guys are so shocked, but now, that's not how he really felt. He was saying that because he has an ulterior personality, and he was using an ulterior personality, and when he is himself, that's not how he feels at all.
Wait, you trying to say he had temper or something? What you-
No, he just
like ulterior person.
he just like,
She just now.
sometimes he sees women as like,
Whoa, okay, what you saying? What?
not women, but like, you know, when you look at a woman and it's like, I see these traits and that's what makes a woman. And if I don't see those traits, then something's off. Then they
She
must
makes
not be
sense,
good
yeah.
enough.
You understand
know?
that?
Mm-hmm.
And so
What's the trait?
that's
Did
how
she
he-
cook or something?
No, like
You
I
so
was
funny.
no.
I thought I was a tree. Oh my god.
Like physical traits, like you know.
All right,
like-
put it like this. Put it like this. If you was a thing, cause she cooked. If I say, how does she present the plate?
My plate look real good, and when I'm petty, oh my
Exactly.
god, if you
Okay.
see my petty plate, yo, you would laugh your ass off. I don't
I don't give a fuck how you present
But
Wait,
he's
I'm just
referring
saying, like,
to the
perspective.
body and like, you know, like I have a stomach.
On you? Oh, so he started critiquing
So
you.
yes, so
What's wrong with that?
So no, it wasn't. No, it was.
What's
worse than-
wrong with
Women are very.
It was worse than a
like,
critique. It was more like I'm not.
You gotta be very careful.
I mean, he probably shouldn't say you. He probably shouldn't say
He
that.
was-
But
no,
all right. So let me ask you: do
It
you
was
think
okay
it's
that he critiqued me. Hold on. It was okay that he critiqued me, and I like that he does, and he knows that. But what it was he basically told me I was a turnoff for him, and then he wasn't interested in me, but he wanted me to be his best friend because he cared about me.
you still feel this way, young man?
He does not at all. I can answer for him on that one.
How
And that's
do you
hard.
feel?
I ain't lie, I feel like we should.
Do you need a lawyer right here, right now?
Honestly, I hate to say this, I'm not really feeling the podcast, but like I do like the conversation though.
Christian.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not big on
Christian,
cameras
that's
though.
not a good answer though.
You gotta cut this part out.
The part about
So,
which
When
part
I
you talking
say,
about?
when I say like I know with
I'm saying,
confidence, that was
once-
hard for me.
Once I got to know Stacey, if I'm saying like, I understand that I was wrong about her appearance. If I'm saying I don't know. Like back then I had a different. I don't know. I continue to learn through life. Like you said, I'm only 23.
So that's what I'm trying to understand. Help me understand what
Yeah,
is
so I
your
don't know.
perspective. So where's your...
I'm saying so. I mean,
Like it's a lot more to appearance.
I was trying to figure out what you were saying. Was he was just mad in the moment and just said some stuff, or what?
No, like he said it and we stuck with it and we became just platonic friends for months,
This
for a
is
couple
what I'm
months.
I'm saying I feel
But
like
spending all of our time
So,
genuine,
so you
I'm
saying that you saying that's not how he
you
feel, but he's
find
stuck
a
with it.
genuine connection with... Okay.
Yeah, like
So you just saying
In the
you
moment-
feel like that's not what he feels.
In the moment, that's how he felt, and that's how I thought that he felt, and
But
then I
I-
had a lot of doubt. So he started changing the way he was. I'll let you talk, but he
When?
started changing.
like,
He started changing the way he was moving, but I'm gonna give you credit here. You want me to, or you want me to?
I want you to say what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I'm straight. I was just trying to
So,
figure out what y'all.
He started changing the way he was moving.
Okay.
He started being more present. He started really showing that he cared and that he wanted to care. But I was still
I
on the
moved in type shit.
So you
Yes.
so
So you guys-
So we lived together. And
was there a reason for that?
Not really, but it was like something I wanted to. I'm big on steps. What I'm saying in life, you have to continue to take steps.
So did you
can't
just
complacent.
know she was
I
gonna let
agree
you
with you
move
on
in
that.
after that?
I don't know.
yes.
All right, I'm gonna tell you something. You know what I mean?
No, I do.
I'm not big on that, but like,
He's a
I'm saying-
Leo. He's a
yeah,
lion.
I do believe in horoscopes. I'm a Leo. If I'm saying
You believe in horoscope?
horoscope type shit.
Oh, really?
I don't read into them too much, but I like know what this one stand for. If I'm saying what I'm looking forward to.
So
What's
what
hers
am
then? What's hers?
She's a Scorpio.
I? Okay.
Oh, for real. Oh.
So can you tell what we are at all?
I had to read up on like something like if I say boom, she's a Cancer type shit. I had to read up on to like boom. Feel me? That's kind of where I'm
But
at.
now that we have read up on each other's and like, it's actually quite, I don't know.
It definitely
For real?
It's
for
100.
real, for real.
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh
Are you
yeah.
talking
Like,
about
accurate
like...
as fuck.
All of it. Every
Yeah.
piece of it.
So I'm
That's
definitely...
interesting.
I think I'm...
Have y'all been in like horoscopes and stuff like that?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think it's the funniest thing in the world for people to even.
So,
Honestly,
but what
though,
zodiac sign are you
but-
guys?
Cause
I'm Pisces.
I'm an Aries.
Yeah.
we wonder if
I kind of an asparagus though, but
Sagittarius.
Asparagus, he said.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like, it's a move. Hey, stop, move.
Okay, so answer the protection. I love you too.
Like,
Go.
that's a big ass lab. That
Yeah.
you can tell people that she just had a steroid when she was a baby.
She's 90-something pounds.
Cause her back like she had turned into some shit dark.
She bad. She bad. She bad.
She freaked out.
I don't like. That's also like.
She had a nightmare. She must have had a nightmare or something. She
Yeah, she-
popped up.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I felt
funny.
dumb.
Oh, I love you, that shit. Oh.
Anyways, all right.
But yeah, so I don't judge by age. I just think of general norms. So I go by just norms. And majority.
Could you
of
see
people-
yourself with a man so young?
The majority of people.
Okay,
hold
but
on.
hold on. That's a judgment because.
That's not a judgment. It's a
Yes,
question.
because let me tell you, the
I'm
man
asking.
that was number one. Okay, the man that was number one that was not treating me right.
Mhm.
Was
Double.
how what?
Well,
47 years old.
Was he black?
Yes. And he didn't know how to treat me right. The man before
Why?
was 34 years old and did not treat me right. The man before that was 37 years old and did not treat me right.
He
So
treats
all
you
these
right?
men are over. He treats me more than right. He treats me so right that
So can I ask a
every day
question?
I'm like, wait a second.
And what? Not to be
I
like.
don't even know that men
I
treated
ain't
women
lying,
like
I be
this in their
slacking
life.
sometimes though.
But I'm asking, in what ways did the other men not treat you right?
It was
What
like,
did he do? That's exactly what I wanted to ask.
so I like what you were saying, and I think I said this about like your flat tire or whatever, right? So like, you took her car and handled it. If I had a flat tire, he would have me wait at the house for him to get there to take it and handle it. Like he handles man tasks. Any other relationship I've been in, because I'm a working woman and I'm independent and I have a good head on my shoulders and I have all that, and I lead a household. When I would date a man and then they would become a man of the house, I was still man of the house. So I would deal with the cars, I would deal with the house, I would deal with everything. Not with him. Like, sometimes, honestly, he checks me, and I like that he checks me because I shouldn't be dealing with things that are manly tasks. So if I deal with one or am going to deal with one and he hasn't asked me my input, it's like, wait a second. You know? But it's new. But I'm traditionalist, just like you guys were talking about. As much as I'm independent, I'm strong, and I like to work, and I like to fall in line.
I mean, I thought that was a really cool answer.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that answer. He was like, he said fall in line. He said you're checking
Oh
these
yeah, I like all
boxes.
that shit. But
And most of the
I
time,
just think that's so crazy. I'm like, what? Like they didn't do.
But yeah, so I just want to back up a little bit, and you guys don't interrupt me so I can get this out with him. I go majority for age. Majority of people aged 23 have not probably have experienced what you've gone through. So your experience is different a lot of what other people have gone through. So you don't have to give me a whole, tra-la-la story, because I don't want to put you out there. Whatever you want to share, you can share. Just generally, what age would you give yourself if you thought that you were a grown man? Like, what age would you give yourself life experience? So I can kind of understand and from my head. And don't over exaggerate. Like, be realistic.
I don't even know, honestly. I have to think about it. You can say,
Because I mean,
Oh,
you're
no,
talking
like-
about just 23. So I'm gonna.
because how I see it, people understand and
I learned through other
What's
people's
the C word?
experiences.
like they understand for saying different paces and shit like that. But I don't know though, like I feel like I could that's a good question though.
Just like, I mean, even.
I got a question. Are you a whole young man? How
Yeah.
many women have you slept with in your life?
Actually, no, I have a better question. Today is Wednesday, right? Today is
Yeah.
Wednesday. How many people have you slept with this week?
How much fucking you fucking?
Well, you would think I was celibate.
Oh, you lying.
Celibate?
I mean, but I'd be chilling.
You be
Yeah.
chilling for real.
What he means by the answer is one right now.
Right.
I personally
He doesn't
would
want to
normally.
always be one.
That was supposed to be a joke. I personally don't believe a man could be a hoe. We are only hoe makers.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I just wanted to, ask.
Yeah, I ain't lie. I really, if I said like I said from the beginning, I'd see what females are from.
Okay,
jump.
so how much you fucking?
Like
How
I do
many
get attracted.
partners have you?
I do get attracted, if I'm saying, and like I do see beauty. I see type shit. Like I don't know.
You said answer that question. Answer that question. Give
don't
him their
know.
answer. You do know how many people you have fucked this week.
This really one. But it's something about body count. So
Do you know how much
have
you
a
fucked?
roster?
I just want to know, cause look, for me
Yeah.
personally, I'm trying to figure out where. All right, so where? All right, so you young, you with her, y'all just together, but it's still kind of openly. So I'm trying to figure out.
like with that youngness, I still feel like I need experience type shit. Like
Okay. So
like
who you
I'm
fucking?
still living. I'm still learning.
Who you learning in?
Do you
Yeah.
Right now, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
But right now, no one. It doesn't mean he's not going to. He has the opportunity to. He hasn't yet.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't go for everything though. I don't know.
You
It's like some females they say they feel good at first. I don't know. I do not know honestly.
And
Like,
I
it just
think-
hasn't.
I'm going to expose myself here. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm so new into the feeling that this is okay because I was later into it. And so because of that, if something looks like a red flag to me or that it's going to hurt me.
Oh yeah, to an extent, I used to fuck her up with the hoes type shit like.
And like, this is the thing.
The hoes
He
were
used
like,
to kind of,
the hoes.
they were,
like,
I was
oh,
his best friend, but he was like to the extreme, like he would backburner me or backdoor me.
She felt backburned, like she felt like it was
Like there were times when
too
like,
many hoes.
catching my attention.
no, there were
Yeah.
times when like we were in moments where like we had been out, we had had a great night, and then a girl calls him and abruptly he leaves. You know, it wasn't always nice.
Did he
but I
live
was
with you at this point?
No. But I was his best friend, so I couldn't say anything. And so then when it was like, but wait, we're not, like we're, like we know we feel more, you know? Then it was a little bit, I don't know, it was an adjustment, and I adjusted slower. And he's been very compassionate with me. I haven't told him that, I haven't used that word, but he has been very compassionate with me.
Well, that sounds so sweet.
If he can tell that it's gonna affect me, or it could potentially put a fracture between us, then he just sacrifices and doesn't do it. But I've been trying to
Sometimes.
get better.
She has been hurt before.
I have a lot, and I've been trying to get better because
How she had you hurt?
I've been a hoe. Like
Sheesh.
I don't know.
I don't know if you have enough battery for this.
I'm a hoe. Like, and so now I'm not. Now I'm a recovering hoe. But he knows this because the way he met me was the mindset that like I was being talked up, so it was like this woman know, you know? And so now like I want him to experience the things I experienced in my 20s.
Okay. Yo, bro. So you literally defeated the poopers. You know, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
I guess so, a little bit. To an extent.
Yeah.
You see it now. I'm already knowing.
So you guys have been together since
So we met in November. So
November of
last year.
Last year, yeah.
So, but like I'm gonna be honest with you, I just count from November.
Okay. I got another question. You talked about when has it been official? When
I can't like.
you can answer two.
I don't know that
Yeah.
either one of us can answer that. Can you answer that?
Were you in her house before it was official?
Yes.
Yeah.
So how did he get to move in but have no title?
Like our first night, if I'm saying I was in her house, we was moving with that.
No, she's saying were you living in the house before it was official, which also
Nah.
is.
I was spending the night.
But
Okay.
nah. We still didn't have the conversation before you started staying there. We had the conversation you could stay there when you wanted
Yeah,
to.
it was like a weekend, if I'm saying.
It was longer than that, but this is so we just didn't talk. We talked about everything. We treated each other. We talked about our feelings for each other. We talked about
We
everything.
was like completely open.
Right, but we just weren't like. We were like, but we're just best friends that feel this way. Like we were just like on this facade, and then everybody around us that's like our close people, like our close friends, our knit family. They're like, oh, so you guys are friends? Sure, that's what it is. Then we start staying together every night, and then it's like, really, we're friends? So then after a while, like we had some like eye-opening experiences happen.
Like what?
You sound like a robot. He's like, what?
I'm trying to think.
So like he said, he was out. So we were carpooling at the time, and he had used my car to go out, and I knew what he was doing, and he had been talking to me, not much, but he'd been talking to me, but he ended up getting into an accident in my
Oh
car.
shit! Yeah, we talking about that.
Yeah. He ended up getting into an accident in my car, and that was like for him, his moments came earlier, and if he wants to share them, he can. I can't because I don't know when they came. But for me, it was
His
when,
moments came earlier. What moments for you came?
it was when
To continue.
it was.
Oh, you did just wreck the
Yeah.
car. She already said it. You wrecked
No, it was a bad wreck.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
totaled my car.
She had a
He called
Kia
me.
Carnival 22.
Yeah, and he like called me, and like I'm always worried about my car all the time.
Yeah.
Anybody who even puts a scratch on my car. And when he called me in the way he was, and he wasn't.
So it was just lost. It was,
No,
Yeah, it was a total
I dozed off and ran off, and there was a driveway with like a.
oh, you didn't hit nobody.
No, hell no.
Oh fuck.
And I fucked around and hit that at like
And
Oh,
he like
Lord.
flipped and everything, and like so he
This was
calls
like a few
me
weeks ago, honestly.
a few weeks. It was like a month and a half ago.
that's mad crazy.
And
You
so
could have died too, though.
Yeah, it was so bad. For I'm saying like, if God was with me, for I'm saying
Bro,
I'm a
that's
big
mad
believer in God. For I'm
crazy.
saying
So I would say I was like the playing
Oh,
house
no.
approach. He wasn't. He was
What
sincere.
you was driving a long distance or some shit while you
not really. I
was
was
late night?
Yes.
Oh, you said you were
Early
going
morning.
out. Oh shit. Okay.
So
Yeah.
like he calls
Oh,
me.
you were going out, but
I'm coming back, not going out.
He was coming.
oh yeah, I'm saying you was
From the
you
club.
coming
He-
back from the from the club. Okay.
He was trying the whole
Oh,
time.
so you still be going out to the club? So you got a young man who still
Right.
wants to go out and have a good time in the club and stuff. How's that?
We talk about it. We talk about everything.
I go out to the club too.
And so yeah, so we
Not
talk
the
about
club,
it. So
really, not that much. Not club, but I go out.
if like
What club you go out to?
the beach clubs
Okay,
Yeah,
the beach. You be going to the
and
beach. Okay.
Yo.
We go out there and interview. You'll see us out there with a microphone on these shit. See real shit.
Yes.
You will see us walking right down the street
It's
with a
just
microphone
so
saying,
funny.
"Hello, you guys can ask questions."
Ain't shit.
Oh no, you will see it.
I'm saying what y'all want to pull up on y'all.
Oh no, it don't matter. I'm just saying you
Yeah,
will see
you
us
will
if you
see
go out.
us.
If you literally go out to the beaches or you go to Riverside, you will see us walking around with our
Yeah.
camera and our microphone asking people questions.
That's real.
um
I can't wait till I see y'all. Like, I'm probably gonna be with somebody. I don't go out by myself most of the time.
Who you be going out with?
And my homeboys, like, I got people I call. I don't have friends, honestly. I don't do friends.
What y'all go out to do?
Have a good time.
With who?
Honestly, I go out for like,
I mean you
it
definitely
depends on how
he definitely does go out to like get female
Of course,
attention
yeah.
and like hit on women. Like that's true.
Oh, they be on you.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, because
They be
he's
on you?
I be trying.
yes, because he
You-
is fine and he knows how to carry himself. And
You know they be on you.
yes.
Oh,
because
you
he's
like
fine.
that, huh? You what's up with that?
I mean, it's an adjustment.
you
but,
want
like,
you want a man that you
with-
know is
like,
attractive
with no-
in that way.
like without the shadow of a doubt, like I think that he is one of the most fine men I've ever seen, and like he has one of the best characters I've ever seen.
Oh.
So of course women are going to be attracted to him. Like that's.
Oh, how do you feel about this, sir?
I ain't gonna lie, I take the very humble perspective.
Okay.
I try to.
So when you go out, you
I'm
don't really
humble,
talk.
so I
You don't
get
really
you.
talk to no
If you
females
are
like that.
humble.
You just like.
It's this thing called legal courage.
No, what it
You know
is
what I'm saying?
he has Christian and he has another, like I told you, ulterior motive. So when the ulterior motive comes out, you can see it in the eyes and everything. And then he's like, you know? And then Christian comes back.
I'll never
And this
do
is
that,
Christian.
So yeah, you said ulterior motive. So
Or like, and not ulterior motive, but
A
different personality.
yeah.
so how you have
Ulterior
split
motive.
personalities?
That's wrong. I don't know. It's just like me, if I'm saying, when you get the whole picture. If I'm
You
saying.
said you was a Leo. You sound like a Gemini to me right now. Honestly,
Yeah,
we
two
doing
personalities on here.
we
You
doing
sound like a
horoscopes
Gemini,
and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what
what
I do know about it, but that look, bro.
In all
I
honesty,
don't believe in mystical stars and
No,
it's not two personalities.
You know
Really, what it
what I
is
mean?
is like
I don't.
he
I'm saying,
wasn't-
words. This
It's a
sound like some sci-fi to me.
he was
It's
on
like
the
true,
clubbing. He was on like when
when
we met each other, he was on the clubbing mindset. And he was on the like, I have all these hoes and I'm gonna do this and that, and like I have all these ladies, you know, and I'm gonna do this and that.
All these ladies.
Well, listen, slowly, he started
Let's get down and peel that.
but no, this is the important part. Slowly, he just started
So you be getting numbers when you go to the club?
dwindling. Yes, but
You be getting
even
numbers?
those,
So you don't talk to them? You just get
Some of them.
he dwindles them away.
What you do when you talk to them?
Like I said, like some people they fit the category. Like I don't know, I don't.
Which
go
one
out-
is the
If they
category?
fit the category, what
Some
you do
people,
with them?
some people we games.
No, he doesn't know what you mean by category.
Yeah, well, they fit the category with the category. What you do with them?
Like it look good. I want to catch a nut type shit.
You can if they look good, then you
Can
catch
she
them.
touch your
Good person.
phone?
I catch a good person.
Can I touch your phone?
Of course. I don't hide nothing at all.
He shows me everything when we get off of work. It's like, this is what I did today. This is what you did today. And I
When
know.
you get off, wait. So y'all both work jobs though, but right? So
And we carpool, so
when
he
you
drops
get
me
off
and
work,
he picks me
you
up.
show her what you did today. What you mean, like sexually or some shit?
No.
No, like conversation and shit.
Oh,
Just how his day was in a regular
Yeah.
conversation.
And who I talk to, who he talks
Yeah, because
to.
really though, like I have downtime. I guess you could say at my work, kind of. Like, not every minute I'm like sometimes I can chill, sit down, take a drink, woo type shit.
So he uses dating websites for him, and I use dating websites for us because I'm not interested in just me. But I'm not interested in just me, not because he's asked me. He's given me he's told me I can have the same freedom he has, but I don't want it. I don't need it because he fills voids that have never been filled before.
oh, what kind of voids?
Not sexually. I'm actually a super sexual person, and I
Sound
can
like
get
he
that.
was
I don't have
filling
any-
you up, like you said.
Well, I mean, he does, but I wasn't I never had problems, and he knows that. I never had problems in that area. Where I had a problem was I have social anxiety. I have a lot of different mental things that make me unique. And I don't ever have a man that challenges me to get over them to communicate and to get over them to build stronger. But he's like, okay, you're not gonna act like that. You need to talk now, or he's like, well, that's not what we're gonna do.
You mean dominant in a way or some shit?
He is dominant,
assertive,
but not in
or-
a possessive way.
But he takes his time, so
He
it
does.
helps to help her.
He lets you know how he feel, then and there,
He
some shit like
does.
that. What you trying to
And
say?
he expects that I let him know how I feel. And when I don't, he shows it. He shows, this is how I feel. And if I feel it, if I show it, then why can't you?
So you basically saying a younger man
So I got
acts more like a man than the man who's older.
Fuck yes. I will tell that to a million people. I don't look at his age at all. Christian is more of a man than any man I've had relations with ever. Except for maybe 2 men, but they were friends, and they were older and they were whatever. But he stands to their level. And they're powerhouses in their fields, And he's on that level. So what if he's 23? I don't look at him like he's 23. I don't think I treat you like
I'm
you're 23.
curious about the other 2 men you talking about. Are they former partners or just men you know?
So one of them is one of the closest friends I have.
That you didn't
In
answer
any-
my question though.
Hold on, I'm gonna answer it. In any relationship I've ever been in, he's always kind of been my side. Okay?
Here go these stories. So we wait for
But
she's
no.
gonna climax this one. Hold on, go ahead.
But in this, I don't have sides. I told him I didn't need to see him or talk to him anymore, that I had everything I needed.
So you did have
What she's saying is when she's in a relationship with somebody and they might not feel the void, this dude feels that void. And she's been through multiple relationships.
And
this
he's
dude-
all-
I know she's told us. She's told us quite a yeah.
So I gotta.
But he fills those voids now, so why do I need anybody
So
else?
I wanna ask you, right? Do you got kids, right?
That's what I was gonna ask. You. How is it to be a stepdaddy?
I'm not really a stepdaddy though.
No?
So do you expect to be one because you're in kids' lives? You see them, you live with them.
And I love kids. You know what I'm saying?
Do you want kids of your
Of
own?
course, and one day I will have kids myself if I'm saying in my will.
and y'all plan on being
No, she can't have kids.
okay, but so someone else would have to have the kids, right?
I mean,
I'm trying to figure out is y'all okay with this? That's not. I'm not pressuring
So-
or asking anything. Not saying anything's right or wrong. I'm just trying to figure out are y'all
Sorry,
is this
I wanted to
a
just say this. I'm afraid you're gonna. Okay, because we talk about this a lot.
okay.
So
y'all talk about it a lot. So this is the pending
no,
question.
no, it's just it has come up a lot because we got closer.
Okay.
And how do you get closer?
And you want kids.
I had to have a hysterectomy. I can't have kids. You haven't had your kids yet. We're in 2 different seasons in our life, but we care about each other so much,
So how
and we're so right
kids?
for each other now.
So so are y'all gonna have to throuple it up?
We
What's that though?
Like yeah, you feel like y'all gonna have to throuple it up? Y'all feel like y'all gonna have to throuple it up?
So right now, where it's at is like, we don't know what the future has in store, but we're prepared for the fact that it may mean that our season closes at some point. It may mean that it changes. It may mean that it be something different.
Would you be willing to be a side?
I don't think
What's she
he would
talking
ever,
about now?
I don't think he would ever make me the side. Even if like I wasn't the person he lived with or was with, I'm always going to be a strong person in his life. And if
So you
he's always
just
gonna
wouldn't
be a strong
consider
person in
yourself the
my life,
side, even if you are the side. Is what
I'm
you're
always
saying.
his best friend, no matter if I'm with him or not.
Okay, so you wouldn't
And
consider
that's
yourself
power.
the side, but you.
No.
Okay, but you would technically be the side.
You let your man, can he have a best friend?
So
He can have
You
whatever
can do
he
whatever
wants,
you
but
want. I'm trying to figure out.
But see, this is the thing. He chose me as his best friend. He has selected me as everything. Like, it's not like I dictate him. He chose me.
All right, so I watched y'all mannerisms as we stood over there and we was chilling and we was whoop wop, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to just read the room, see how y'all acted or whatever. And I noticed you came over to him. You know, you were telling little things like, you know, you should do this, and, you know. And I do see how like when y'all talk, like he'll even like stop you, like put his hand on you, like, hold on, I ain't finished yet or whatever. So I do see the dominance asserted and whatever. But do you feel like you're helping him and assisting him in life, and maybe?
Oh, I feel like I do that myself, honestly.
I think we both help each other.
So do you help out with bills?
Yes.
Does he help?
Of course. If I live there, you know what I'm saying, life is expensive.
I mean,
And he helps with.
No, however you want to look at it, if I'm saying,
Bro,
if I'm able to help.
And Judge Judy, I don't even think it was Judge Judy. It was some show on Courthouse. This man said, well, she met me at the bus stop, so she should have known better. And I was like, the audacity.
No, like,
Both of them.
he was on, like, he gets frustrated with me sometimes because I don't like talking about money. And like he is fully open talking about money. Like, he talks about all of his money and his financial decisions and like what moves he wants to make him. And I'm always more like, I have it together on my own.
Do you think you're as good of a communicator as he is, or you think he's probably more like direct and open about how he feels than you are?
He's better.
Mm-hmm.
He's better, and I'm getting better because he's teaching me.
He's teaching
Does he
you
teach
that.
you a lot?
Yeah.
I think it's a teaching, like,
Relationship.
yeah, because
I think both of us.
back to that. I'm saying, people love touching on that. I'm 23.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Awesome.
wondering, like, is she helping you with any kind of guidance?
Of course.
Okay.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff about females that I don't exactly look at. If I'm saying I should look at.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, I think it's interesting because he's also gladly admitting that, like, yeah, I want to have kids. I'm gonna have a.
yeah.
So
like,
okay, so you're aware that whatever situation y'all have going on right now may be temporary, is what you're saying.
Both of us are. But it's worth it.
But you're saying that he won't never like leave your like.
Because
it's
the thing
communication.
is,
If I'm saying, like,
so 2 things.
Did you
One,
think when you find a woman who will have your children, she will be okay with you?
no, if it comes to that, I'm saying, like, and I do find out, like, for instance, a wife, like, somehow I come to marry and have kids with, and get a house with. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I supposed to do?
You ain't had side?
It's this thing called love. It's real.
No, we would change.
But like, yeah.
I wouldn't engage and mess that up with him.
Y'all don't think he be 40 and you be like, yeah, I miss goddamn blah blah blah. He'd be like,
Okay, so we do have friends that joke that like he'll go off and he'll have his kids and then something will happen and they'll get a divorce and it'll end up us back together. You know, they joke like that. But
I mean, honestly, from just reading from this, from so far, I'm just trying to say if I am reading the situation, I don't think that if he got married, you tell him no. So what would be stopping him?
He wouldn't try.
Try what?
I doubt that. You don't got to try anything. I just got to be around each other.
Because the thing is, no, he's saying
I wouldn't try what?
Sex. Because the thing is, we're not built on sex.
So
we have sex, but we're not built on sex.
You don't think you could build on sex? You think you could be completely faithful? For how long?
I gotta be careful what I say on the damn podcast.
Yeah.
Whatever, because it's not like.
Because y'all never asked me about it or not. I know we can't. You got a man. I know how strong a man's sex drive is. I understand what's going on over there. So you trying to tell me right here, right now that like, if you know you could, even though you.
That's not a lot. Okay, I'm gonna change my answer. I'm sorry, because that's true. Because if you're married to somebody and they're just not giving it to you,
and you know you could.
But listen, this though, like, yeah, I could, but at the same time,
I think she gladly.
Even though I'm so humble, like, I have.
She's in there thinking about it too, like, probably.
No, but what he's saying is, would you reach out to me to do it? And you may, and if you did, then I probably would, but it would be in that moment situation, and then it wouldn't be talked about. Like, we've been in those.
What I'm trying to say is, just from like how you living right now, you already but you 23, you already kind of getting in good situations. You was able to move in with a woman. Yeah. Because like she said, would you say he was fine or something like that? Isn't that what you? So
that is not what.
I'm trying to figure out, like, you feel like when you get married and you get older, what, you gonna be getting less pussy? You getting more money but less pussy. What kind of sense that make?
I can't be loyal.
You think he's gonna be loyal?
Of course. Yeah.
I
don't know. If it comes to that though, you never know what life has for you. I
think you can be loyal.
Of course I can.
And I can tell you why I think he can be loyal, because it's super hard for him to decide to go fuck right now. He acts like it's super easy, but at the end of the day, it's super hard.
He acts like it's super easy?
Why do you
this is what it is since we're being so
to
fucking
fuck
truthful.
right now?
Because he's too afraid it's gonna hurt me.
No. I ain't like it. It hurt you.
Does it hurt you?
Hell yeah, it hurts her. But like, honestly though,
so you don't like it?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it, but the problem is that as we're transitioning into this, it's been a lot of closing doors with.
I fucked up a few times on the way, but like,
like it was women that he wanted to just fuck, but we have a rule about emotions, and he would let them get attached to him even though he wasn't attached to them, just to play the game.
But that's the thing.
That's not part of our game.
I don't know. I really don't.
But you don't do that anymore.
I really don't feel like I have a fake side, so like that's gonna happen regardless, and it affects her.
But you've been doing a lot better.
So like,
I'm cool.
So how are y'all able to cohabitate, live together, and y'all know that at some point this is going to end?
Because I had decided before I ever met Christian that I have my life, I have my kids, I love my house, I love my home, I love my life. Mm-hmm. And I was gonna have my friends that I've had for a long time that got me, you know? Mm-hmm. They don't gotta come around my kids, they come over after I'm asleep, and I live independently. I had closed the door, locked it with a key, threw it away, that I would ever meet someone that actually cared about me the way that he cares about me. So that's worth it. If I get it for a month, 6 months, a year, 5 years, it's worth it.